Hello everybody and welcome to the Portland Pickles pregame show. You know, I say that every single time. Well, it works for me. Anyway, we're going to call this, it's a matter of dignity issue. So, well, back with us again today, Mike, the voice of the Pickles. In front of me here is Coach Mags, the head coach of the Portland Pickles. So, Mike, why don't you take us in?
Welcome, friends. It's National Hot Dog Day here, so my goal in doing this pregame show was to start off with a trivia question for Coach Mags. Pickles trivia, so, you know, he stands a very good chance at knowing the answer to this question. My thing is if he got it wrong, he had to wear the hot dog hat for the rest of the pregame show, but if he got it right, Ron the K-Man would wear the hot dog hat.
We're not doing that.
You sure we're not doing that?
We're not doing that. I'm not going to wear a hot dog.
I totally figured you'd be game for this.
If I get it right, then you don't have to wear the hot dog. Or if I miss it, you have to wear it. How about you go on the line for this?
No, I came up with the trivia question.
Oh, no.
Here's the trivia question.
Okay,
We'll see if Ron has to wear the hot dog hat. It is well documented that Andrew McKenna leads this team and the league in being hit by a pitch. How many times has he been hit by a pitch this season?
11.
See, Ron, you were worried about this. Ron's going to have to wear the hot dog hat for the rest of the pregame show now.
Forwards or sideways?
Whichever way you prefer, friend.
Is that right?
You were right, absolutely. See, what were you worried about? So, speaking of Andrew McKenna, we got word yesterday that he's transferred to Florida Atlantic University.
Yeah, congratulations, he's done a great job, he earned it.
Absolutely. So, can you explain to our viewers, like, what does that process entail?
Well,
like, what does that mean for him?
It means he's going to be going to the other side of the country, right? And he's going to be playing baseball at the Division I level. He's going to go there and help them win a national championship. So it's the whole portal thing, the NIL thing. So he decided to transfer out of Washington State, went into the portal, and was being recruited by several other schools besides Florida Atlantic University. And he made a good choice. He made the right choice. But that's what the Portland Pickles can do for players. We come here, they're going into the portal, getting ready to go into the portal, and they come here and they get an opportunity to play and show their skills and help us be successful. And in turn, they get different opportunities, more opportunities. So that's what happens in the summer, and good for him and good for us.
Oh man, he's super excited for him. Got to talk to him a little bit last night. Apparently got word just about batting practice time yesterday.
Yeah, just right before batting practice, he got word of the offer and he accepted it, and we went to work.
That's so great. Speaking of last night, picked up the W last night. Christian Lim had a great outing, went 5 innings for you, scattered 3 hits, gave up 1 earned run, struck out 4 and only walked 1, picked up the W last night. What'd you see from him out there on the bump?
He was efficient, he was economical. He landed his changeup, landed his secondary stuff, got contact early in the count, and it was soft contact, and we played solid defense behind him, and we played solid defense behind Stapleton and Elsos. Stapleton only walked 1 in his stint, too.
Right.
And he was pretty efficient with his stuff. They both landed their changeups last night. So Yakima can hit, man. They're a tough club.
Well, you managed to silence the bats for the most part last night, and you had 2 starting pitchers out on the mound that as soon as the umpire pointed the finger and they were ready to showed him that they were ready to go, they were throwing pitches. The game ended in just slightly over 2 hours last night.
Yeah, it was a quick game. I mean, but it was just 2 really good teams playing. I mean, Yakima's record doesn't indicate how good they are, how well coached they are, how well disciplined they are. I've known Krusty for a long time, and he's a friend of mine, but his teams, whether he's coaching at the college or at this level, his teams are prepared. They're disciplined, they play the game the right way, and it's always going to be a tough night when you play Yakima or any team that Krusty leads.
Well, Coach, as we mentioned earlier, it is hot dog night.
Yeah.
And I know that we've talked a lot about hot dogs on the pregame show, but that does make sense since we are at a ballpark.
Right.
What is the best hot dog you've ever had?
Chicago O'Hare Airport. Chicago.
Really? Okay.
1992. We're going to do the Division III World Series in Battle Creek, Michigan. We stopped there. There's a hot dog stand. I've always heard Chicago has great hot dogs. It's better than a steak.
Yeah?
Yeah, the Chicago dog is for real. Pizza in New York, hot dogs and steaks in Chicago.
All right. So did it come with stuff on it, or were you?
It had neon green relish. It was amazing. I mean, slices of tomatoes. It's fantastic hot dog.
Oh, that sounds delightful.
I would go to Chicago just to have the hot dog.
Okay, now see, I feel that way about
Forget the museum.
cheesesteaks in Philly.
Yeah, cheesesteaks are not like a hot dog.
That's fair.
Hot dogs American. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Philly?
Yeah, no, I've had cheesesteaks in Philly. Just a little hole-in-the-wall bodega that, was probably about 4 of these picnic tables deep and 3 picnic tables across. It was just this small hole in the wall, and we didn't know what we were getting ourselves into. It was a place called Gooey Louie's, and like they had regulars. Like while we were waiting for our sandwiches one afternoon, this guy just walks in like a wife beater and stained joggers, and they were like, "Oh, it's Vinny," and they just hand this sandwich over to Vinny. Vinny doesn't pay any money. He just takes the sandwich, by like, "I'll see you tomorrow, guys," and walks out the door. And we're like, how do you get to be a regular like that? Does Vinny just have a tab that's just constantly open, or?
That's a great story.
Right.
I'd love to be a first name base at a hot dog stand, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, by the way, you look absolutely dumb in that hat. just so you know. It is a bad look.
That is why you did not want to wear it.
That's why I'm not turning around.
Yeah,
I want it behind me. You see, I do not want to see it. I'm getting just peripheral vision of it.
Oh.
It is going to give me nightmares tonight.
I
do love that
I'd be here.
I do love that he's wearing it sideways. That is delightful. What, do you have a rebuttal to that, or do you have anything else, friends?
Oh, no. Except to say that, well, the hat. Yeah, I might just wear this the whole game. Who knows?
It makes a statement, friend. It
Indeed
definitely
it does.
makes a statement.
Well, here's another statement for everybody, and I think you guys would want to join in on this one.
Absolutely. Go
Pickles!
Pickles!